I sometimes you feel so compelled by a purpose or by a calling that you can't deny it. So I was so compelled. I felt I had no choice but to pursue it. And the first step is always the hardest step, because I was really scared. I was insecure. The global economic crisis had happened. Quit my job, declined this amazing job offer from this hedge fund where I would make a ton of money and have security, and then go pursue this company, this leadership company that would become Awaken. I'm like, really? I felt really uncomfortable and nervous, and it was terrifying to, in some ways, surrender my life in some ways to this greater calling. And that was really hard. So it wasn't easy. It's not like I said, okay, sure, I'm going to go do that and jump to the next step and then go, here's my 30-day plan. No, it wasn't like that at all. It was extremely difficult, and it was really scary. And I actually, as I embarked on this journey to start to build and to walk into my calling, I wasn't ready. So I had to do a lot of self-work. I cried a lot the first 6 months on this journey. So, I cried as I was learning about who I wanted to be as a person, as a human. Not about my company, what company I was going to start, but who am I? What is my real purpose? What are my values? What kind of person do I want to be in this world? And what kind of value do I want to add? And so I think really taking the time to do very deep reflection about my character was way, 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 way more important than anything I would do in terms of the products and services that I would build. So that was not an easy journey. It wasn't a 3-year plan. I used to work for McKinsey, so I know how to do strategy. So I didn't have this clear strategy laid out for my life. But I embarked on a journey, and the hardest part was the first step of saying, I'm going to now, let's say there's a crossroad, right? The hardest part is just deciding, do I go left, right, left, right? Then I finally make a decision to go this way. But in this case, I had to jump off a cliff. So it wasn't even just moving. I had to jump off the cliff to go on this next path. So the hardest part was jumping off the cliff, the other path. And then once you jump, then you're on that path, and then you're like, oh my gosh, no turning back now. Then you keep walking. And so I think that initial jump was extremely terrifying, very hard, which is why, like you said, many people don't do it, because it's really hard to do. It's hard to leave behind what is known to embrace what is unknown.
Yeah.